NIO is an EV automaker originally founded in China in 2014 that has established itself as one of the leading electrified brands. NIO has begun expanding to other global markets in the past year. Hello NIO lovers, welcome again. In this video we're going to reveal the upcoming plans of NIO. Stay tuned to find out more. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video and hit the notification bell to get access to the newest NIO news. With that being said, let's begin. NIO planning to build a factory in the US. China is the leader in electric car manufacturing, but few of those cars make it to the United States, primarily because cars from China are subject to a 25% import duty. Now, media outlets in China are reporting that NIO, one of the largest of the new crop of Chinese electric car manufacturers, is considering a factory in the US, which would be one way to avoid some or all of those import tariffs. NIO has declined to confirm or deny the reports, but CNEV Post has put together a number of clues that point in that direction. Citing local news sources say NIO is hiring for positions including overseas manufacturing, planning specialists, body process specialists for overseas projects, overseas planning and infrastructure specialists, and overseas logistics project managers. The job description for the planning specialists requires candidates to have been responsible for 2 or more complete master plan projects, with at least one in the US. Candidates for this position also need to be familiar with and understand US state policies, design codes and planning submission processes, and be familiar with US process planning and master plan principles. NIO currently has a self-driving R&D center in San Jose, California, as well as a software development team. The company is also hiring planning and infrastructure specialists in San Jose. The requirements for those positions include knowledge of regulatory processes in the industrial real estate industry. A source tells Yikai the job descriptions for Overseas Logistics Project Manager and Overseas Project Body Process Specialist suggests a US factory could operate in CKD, completely knocked down, or SKD, semi-knockdown mode, in which large components are imported from China and assembled in the US. The NIO Day event. December 18, 2021 was NIO Day, and founder William Li used that occasion to lay out the company's vision for the future. Li said at that time NIO will enter Germany, the Netherlands, Sweden and Denmark in 2022. It has already begun selling cars in Norway. The goal is to sell its products in 25 countries and regions worldwide by 2025, Li said, without specifying which countries and regions would be included. According to media reports at the time, the US, Western Europe, Australia and New Zealand were all included in the market expansion plan. We are certainly a Chinese company, but also a company founded and supported by global resources, with our colleagues coming from more than 40 countries, Li said in a December 19 interview with English language media including CNEV Post. The company is strongly focused on making more smart EVs. European and American automakers manufacture excellent products, but NIO also has a very unique experience and unique competitiveness, Li said. If NIO comes to the US, it could put pressure on American automakers, especially if it offers vehicles that are more affordable than domestic models. That's how the Japanese brands got started in America, and the cars from South Korea followed the same model. The key will be price. NIO could offer the affordable EVs that Tesla, Ford, GM and Stellantis don't, which would be a huge boost to consumers who want to drive electric but find today's offerings too expensive for their budgets. Last December, we pointed out that during the automaker's annual NIO Day celebration, it shared ambitions to provide services in 25 countries and regions by 2025. The presentation displayed a map on screen with several markets highlighted at potential entry points, including Western Europe, Australia, and, you guessed it, the United States. As the head, user infrastructure, construction and readiness, you will be responsible for the end-to-end delivery of key NIO infrastructure in the Americas to support NIO's business model and user experiences. NIO's infrastructure must be strategically located, built in compliance with local standards, and adhere to NIO's global expectations. You will lead the collaboration with world-class internal experts and external partners to have that infrastructure built out from scratch to scale in the Americas. By January, news emerged that NIO US had signed a 10-year lease in San Jose to serve at the automaker's local headquarters, although there was zero mention of manufacturing. Following a recent report out of China, NIO is allegedly taking its next step towards entering the US market and exploring manufacturing. While NIO continues to grow in China and expand to other markets overseas, its EV manufacturing currently dwells entirely in China in the capital city of Hefei in the Anhui province. So it might make sense to see those kits sent to the US for assembly to start, while a full manufacturing footprint is established. In response to the Chinese report regarding US manufacturing, NIO stated that it has no information to disclose at this time. We have also reached out to NIO for comment and have yet to hear back. This news is an intercontinental report of a report of a report, so take it with a grain of salt. But is it so hard to believe? NIO has had a footprint in Northern California for years now, and while it continues to deny any immediate plans to enter the US market, it continues to make internal moves that say otherwise. Committing to another decade at its San Jose hub was an early hint. You can argue that specific area remains a tech mecca and an ideal place to house R&D and other innovation like autonomous driving, for example. That being said, a lot of the more recent job postings hint at eventual, or inevitable, entry into the US. Plus, there's the whole map from NIO Day that specifically highlighted the country as an upcoming market, so that's a keen giveaway too. I personally think two additional factors are at play here. Manufacturing on US soil would allow NIO to more efficiently capitalize on US sales and take advantage of some tax incentives, but also ship some of those EVs to Europe rather than send them all the way from China. If those assembly rumors are true, it would also make sense to see those knockdown kits shipped from China to an additional assembly plant in the EU as well. Perhaps we'll see that before actual US manufacturing. This is all hypothetical until we hear it directly from NIO, but I don't think it's a matter of if NIO is going to begin US manufacturing, but when. So, what do you think of this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Having said that, as we come to the end of this video, let me thank you all for staying with us until the end. If you found the video interesting, go ahead and hit the like button, and most importantly, if you want to stay updated on every single topic related to NIO, you should consider subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. See you in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful day.